Hi everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 4, Episode 66 with me, Sid. We are back at home, briefly, yeah, I am going to go out of my way to avoid doing the man cave again today. The fruit tree here, the cherry tree, has vernalized. So I am kind of hovering around here to let these, so this is a little bit higher up than those. So these ones have not gone into dormancy yet. So I'm hoping, because it's January 19th, so we should be getting to some pretty cold temperatures once we get into nightfall. It's only 5 o'clock here, so I need these to go into dormancy. And see, they're young. That one's a mature tree. That one's a mature tree. But that was a young tree. I need all of these young trees to go into dormancy before we can go elsewhere. And in theory, ideally, I actually need all of the trees around here to go dormant. So we need this to get nice and cold. And I need all of the trees around here to go into dormancy. Because these are all new. These are all shiny new trees. These ones are even lower down, so potentially these may never get to dormancy. There's a chance, but we'll see. So I'm kind of hovering around here for the night time, just to see where we are, and then we're going to have. I think we're going to go and do a little bit of a Sid's good deed of the month. Now, my first good deed of the month is going to start off down here. I should have some omak pieces. No? Gosh, I wish I could get the gold back out of those gold lanterns. Let's go over here then. So we have got some gold, got 3 ingots worth of gold there. I'm just going to go and have a look, see what we've got. Oops, in the way of traders, because they're always fun. If we can get a treasure hunter, we might get some. What you got? Oh, you've got a temporal gear. What are you buying? You're not. Oh, they're luxury mergers, but words difficult. Their luxuries will have that off of you. Oh, I haven't I got gears up? Oh, damn it. Oh, globbits. What did I do with my gears then? I must have put them away. Right, we'll just grab what we can and see if there's any more traders around. Yeah, so this is just the wait to try and get these. I mean, the traders are going to start coming in. They're going to leave me bad reviews. My TripAdvisor score is going to go through the floor. I'm not entirely sure how much of a TripAdvisor score I would have having cells and stuff. Yeah, you're definitely not buying anything I want, but we'll see. Selling that, I'll have it again, just because. And I'm not doing the maps because they'll be for ruins in and around this area. Okay, that's fine. So, as I was saying before I so rudely distracted myself, just make sure I've not inadvertently put one of those on. I haven't. Going to make some gold ingots, and we are going to make I'm going to make a night watcher, so I need a gold plate for starters, but the night watcher isn't for me. We're going to gift a night watcher to you're tin bronze, okay, to well, there they are, 30 20, so they are basically that, aren't they? So if I were to take, but there's not enough there to need a Yeah, that'll do. Well, we've got enough for 2 plates now. However, I do need to think about some electrum, don't I? That's a good point. Silver. Show me some silver. Steel. Silver. 1 ingot worth of silver. I think if I can break that with a chisel usually. Crushes into silver bits. Yeah, we get 20 with a chisel. Okay. So let us do that. And I'm going to need to do 20. That'll make me 2 ingots of electrum. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll just, we'll just do the 3 ingots of gold then. That's good. Right, I'm going to get those going, and that means we can hang around here and watch this get cold, and hopefully my fruit bushes will get chilly and you know, go into a dormant state where they can then vernalise and everything will be good and happy. So we've got to cook this one up, then we'll cook up the gold, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, gold is done. I've got 1 gold ingot left, which is enough to me to make 2 more electrum, because I need 2 electrum plates to make that rickety translocator. Don't know whether I need it, but I've got the plan, and so at some point I'm going to make it. Yeah, maybe not today though. And I'm not going to muck around with the health hammer in this case. I am just going to do this way. If I was doing multiple plates, then I might use the health, but this is fine. Plus the wind's only a moderate breeze, so it's only going to be like, you know, bang rather than, you know, the technical terms, by the way. So what are we doing here? Well, we are going to take a night washer to a couple of colleagues out living in a new area. They're just setting up their new base, and I think they would benefit from a little bit of security. Because you know what it's like, you know, when you're setting up in an area, especially one up in the north, and this is near Grand's base, so it's not at Grand's base, but near Grand's base. Let me get some boards, let me go and make myself a sign, make a couple, because, you know, I always seem to go in and go, oh, I need a sign, and then I think, but right, chalk. Chalky chalk, lovely. Don't really need quite that much though, or that much, or even that much. So that's that. Now the other thing I wanted to do is winter. As I've already said, I'm waiting to see if these trees will vernalise. Now they got through the night, they haven't gone yet, so I think we're going to have to do a few more nights and see if we can get some things. I know Gran needed to sleep, so we only got down to about -4 last night in this area, which is probably not enough to get them to go dormant, but we'll work this. Oh, that's a tree, but it's a dot of a tree in the distance. The other thing I want to do is I would like to go and quarry a whole load of stone of all kinds of varieties. I'm always running out, It's chalk if it's not chalk, it's basalt if it's not basalt, it's limestone, you know, you name it. I'm always sat there going, oh, I wish I'd got, and it's always the one thing I wish I'd got is the one thing that I don't have. Soap. I know that they are. I would say that is a path. Let's. Oh, I did not know there was a trader here. Hang on a second. Who are you? Oh, a glass trader. Nice. Another glass trader is always a pleasant addition. Right, so they have started pathing out to their claim, past that ruin, and then there's just a little vanilla ruin there. I'm actually considering. Oh, and you wonder why I think they needed a night watcher. Right, I'm going to get myself nicely over here. I mean, I'll give him a fighting chance. I'm not going to just hover in the air and kill him. Where are you, Mr. Bear? Sorry, Mrs. Bear. Do I? Yeah, I suppose we should. It'd be wrong to let it go to waste, especially seeing as wow, that bear had 3 coats on. Right. Any more? For any more? Yeah, that angel belt reaction, that was just instinctive. It was like, whoa. Okay. Let's eat. Actually, no, this was not bear. This is because this is red meat. Right, let's carry on. I called it before I even got there, didn't I? Right, so we carry on through here. Let's see how many more wolves or bears we can run into while we're out this way. Wow, round the mountain rather than through it. Do 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 do. Yeah, this does not look sketchy at all. And I see Chaos's tent bag up ahead. Sneaky right there, but they don't know they got that there, do they? And what looks like the foundations of something. Anyway, well, not what. Oh, I wonder what they were, you know. And then off they go. Right. So what we'll do is we shall put down their new security guard. Bonk. Oh, they won't be able to pick it up there. Oh, that's not going to work. If I put it down, other people can't pick it up, can they? Damn. A reed basket or something. Oh, hello, bunny rabbits. You alright? I'm not going to kill you. Right, I'm going to raid their supplies, just see if they've got enough reeds to make a reed basket. I'll be back in a moment. Or, actually they've got a wooden trunk there, but yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and now your new area. That's it. And now they can place it, you see, which is the all-important thing. And tell you what, I'm feeling generous. Have some chalk. Oh, definitely sounds like they need it, doesn't it? Let's walk home. Anyway, next thing's next. I want to go and grab a whole load of rock, but I'm going to do it somewhere a bit warmer than this. So let us head south. Alright, so we're going to start off with granite, because granite is the one thing I happen to know one of our fellow gears needs metric crap tons of. I gave her 10 blocks of this, and she, I think she's already turned it into cobble, so this is a little bit, we're actually under a mountain, so we've got a good sized chunk. I don't know how far down it will be, how far down it will actually, oh, hello, let me just get back up here. Right, so I need to take this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yeah, don't know how far down the granite goes, but I'm going to go straight down. I'm going to hope that we actually find some things, a quartz vein of some description. Hello. Let's be ready for you. Give them a fighting chance, eh? Doubt they'll have anything, but you know, I have had these guys occasionally provide some interesting loots. Right, let's go and get these, and then we'll see basically how far down this granite layer works, because the one near the spawn village is only a couple of, it's only like 12 blocks deep, so I'd like something that goes deeper, because that'll give me more chance of running into interesting stuff, like caves and ruins and stuff like that. But yeah, let me grab a whole load of stuffs, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, we hit peridotite at the bottom, but we got a goodly supply of granite there, so that's all good. I'm going to head back, rather than carry on getting a whole load more stuff. I'm going to head back. We're going to drop this off at Gran's. I'm not going to record that bit because Gran has asked us not to show her build without her being around, because there's bits she keeps changing her mind on, and she doesn't want to people see something and then for it not to be there. I also do need to go back home first, so I want that. I really want my fruit trees to go dormant, and they've had a. I don't know whether they will go dormant while I'm not online, but they're certainly not dormant now. So we needed to get cold. So yeah, I'm going to drop off. I did. One of the benefits of digging down deep is, of course, the local residents start to spawn in, and they were getting some quite hefty young gentlemen coming in and giving me a bit of a sorting, lots of corrupt shivers and tainted bowtorns spawning at the bottom there. So yeah, you do get the odd decent bit. There we go. I'm going to take that one because that will stack in with the 16 there, and I'm going to take you and you and leave those here, and then I just need a side. So I'll drop those off at Gran's. It will be 16 those plus all of these little slabettes about the place. So, and I'll also put that into cure as well. Incidentally, this bear attacked me on the way back from St. Tobias's cave, and I did record myself saying, you know, I'll make you regret that, but unfortunately I didn't use that bit of footage. It was already quite a long episode, and there comes a point where you have to go, yeah, we really do need to. Oh, hello! Wow, that's a thing, right? We really need to draw a line in the sand onto this one. So yeah. Let me get that sign that I made, and I'll be back in a mo. This is not spoilers. She's shown the marketplace, and oh, she's copied that statue thing. I could look up, but I'm not going to. But there, that's a small pile of granite for her. So yeah, right, back in a mo. All right, I've been avoiding it. You know I have. I know I have. I need to work on this place. So we've got a few bits and pieces. First things first, I'm going to need to get my hammer. Hammer. Where are you, hammer? Hammer. And my stumpy chisel. Because we need more stalactites. Maybe an odd stalagmite around the edge as well. So let me just grab a whole load of these. Not like I haven't got lots of andesite. And that will be nice and easy to... Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. That should be enough andesite. So... stalactites, I do want to give a little bit of flex on. Where's my bog standard chisel? I need you to die. I'm running out of, yeah, because the chisels are not. I think from now on I'm just going to be the true chisel all the way. And then what we need then is you. And again, I know I can fly. So that's not a problem. I'm just trying to not fly all the time because. Oops, hello. I would like to build this a little bit more traditionally. Now, how does that look? Too much or too little? I think that's probably about right. We'll continue over here. We'll get some more of those in. That's going to be the stalagmites and stalactites, which we'll come back to. Now, where's my stubby gone? Because then I want some of this. Well, we'll get the peridotite out, and then it's done, isn't it? Give me the granite. Now, what we're going to have is we're going to have a granite floor with conglomerate. Now, I'm not entirely sure which way around to do this, so let's just go and have a look. Because what I want is granite with conglomerate. Let's so what I'm looking for is a tile pattern I'm wondering whether we'd be better off the other way around, or whether it's just too subtle all over. What do we think? I'm in two minds. I mean, one thing would be to recess that line, but that might be too much, I think. The other could be to polish the conglomerate rather than have raw. Possibly that's the way to go. Or have polished granite. I mean, that's subtle, possibly too subtle. So let's go grab a finishing chisel and go and get a little bit of that as well in the same. So if I were to okay, and then we'll grab my paintbrush, and what I'm going to do for starters is I am going to change that to polished conglomerate. That's definitely better. What happens if I change it to polished granite? And then maybe change that to no, don't like that. That I think works. Polished conglomerate and granite. We could try, let's just get the polished conglomerate again and get the polished granite, and let's see what that looks like. No, definitely not. I think that is probably what we need to be shooting for. Yeah, so we run out of material, but that's fine. I can get. What are you? And let's just have a look. Conglomerate, polished, and granite. So I need a whole load of you. Might as well just go for it. And then now this I'm going to do something different with once we get to where we're going, but that I think needs to stay. Potentially that needs to go somewhere else. Let's just move you. Right, I'm out of granite. It's andesite, isn't it? Yeah. That's stubby territory, so grab that, and we'll have a floor, a tiled floor, which I need to do something around the edges of this, but we're going to blend this in so it kind of makes sense from the point of view of, you know, the build. Let's grab you and you. Let's get down. Granite. I can get andesite anytime. I've got loads of it. And so then I need to start blending in some of this stuff, don't I? Let me grab you. We'll pick that up. We'll add some sand, and then we'll just kind of blend it into the tiles, maybe. I'm going to keep it flush because I don't want the water doing its weird stuff. And hopefully this will look reasonable. So I'm going to do the rest. I'm going to blend these, certainly for the gravel and the other two, so that's 3 more of these I've got to blend. And I need to also come down here, which probably means that I would like hand planer, and then I can't unfortunately hand plane back out like that, but I can do this. And then we can grab you. Yeah, that's awkward, isn't it? Place that. Don't really want to put, well, I suppose I could stick a few loose stones around as well. I'm going to get the impression that Chaos is sleeping. So, yeah, I'm going to continue on working on this. We'll get this blended in and get some more stalactites, stalagmites in. We'll maybe put a few stalagmites over here as well, and then we'll see about the next step of this man cave. Back in a moment. Alright, some time has passed. I got into a groove basically, and well, the man cave is more or less done. I'm just... Ooh, luxury version. Oh, you got that. I want the breastplate. I need the Forlorn Hope breastplate. You're buying golden treasure. Ooh, okay. Oh, and there's a temporal storm coming. Perfect. Golden treasure chest. Take all of those. Let's just go and see if we can't flog him something, shall we? You want one of those? And what do you want? A high diamond. I don't think I've got a high diamond. Oh, I have. Okay. And you want a high potential, that's low potential peridot. Okay. I could probably manage an OMOC board as well, but it's only 4 gears. They're not actually that good. Silver actually wouldn't be a bad thing to flog, but anyway, we'll get those. Oh, and off he goes. I have restocked in with flags, so that's all good. Whether we weather the storm or not, that's well, when we weather the storm. What are you? You are a furniture trader. Now, I like these guys because I will buy every lantern they have got. It saves me a lot of faffing around. These ones I'll buy as well, should I need them. I'm actually quite flush at the moment, so I will have all 38 of those. Why not? Indeed, eh? Well, I'm actually incredibly flush, but yeah, let's not brag, eh? But what I'm after is the guy who sells right, so one of those. I also want to make myself a much better lantern at some point. Not today. Got lots of things to do today. We are going to put our tradables back in there. So OMOC boards apparently are tradable, so we should be collecting those. That and that can all go away. Oh, I need a... Oh, I've got a block, that will do me. Do need some wood. Wood. Let's go with walnut. Let's have... Just need a couple. Think that should do the trick. So let's show you what we've been up to. Apart from patiently waiting for my trees to go dormant, and they are not. Now I've checked. These go dormant at -5, so, and I've seen -3, sorry, and I've seen temperatures of -5, and they're not going dormant. I don't understand why. I hate trees. I hate fruit trees. They just don't do anything. However, the man cave. Welcome to my man cave. So this is what I need to find a home for, my ebony crates, and, well, I don't need to find a home for those, but the man cave, waiting for this lot to grow. It's going to take a while, but we got a lot of things. We've got golden lanterns, we've got the older firefly lanterns up there. I've got this to put some valuables in, which we will do. I've got an OMOC board. I do need to get you turned around. True chisel, there we go. Rotate. Got to have a little MJ there. That's our Tux cat. That's the one. So yeah, got the sofa, got the remote on the sofa, got our 8K TV, big screen TV with surround sound, speakers in there, lots of foliage, lots of space to do things like that. I may get rid of those. I'm not sure about those in here. I also do need to get rid of you. You do not belong here. No, I am going to get rid of those. They do not work. I may get a couple of pictures up on that wall. That might work instead. Yeah, so this is a man cave. It's just a place where I can chill and plot world domination, as, you know, any good self-respecting world dominating person would do. What I did want to do, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do this or not, given the size of the... I don't know whether this will even work, to be honest. It will not. Okay. So I definitely need to do it with a proper axe not a pretend axe. Okay, that's fine. Hello. Right. Boop, 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 boop. You can go there. That needs to go away. Now I've now got space. You can go in there. There you go. Good. So what I actually want to do is I'd like to get a... Well, let's start off with that, and then we'll come in with that. So this needs to immediately, and I'm going to just use the true chisel because, you know, we can for now. This needs to be immediately reduced to 1/4, like that. And then I would like to make this that size. Okay, now that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be a 12 by 12 by 12 sphere. I'm going to quickly jump onto plots and go and get that up so we can get that size, and I'll be back with you in a second. So once you've got that, once you've got your plots model, plots is a great tool. I've used it for years for Minecraft, making spheres, making shapes, because it just gives you that layer by layer design. What we're going to do is we're going to take 1/4 of that design, which is going to go something like that until we've got it all turned around, and then I need to do what? So it's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's just straight across like that. Then you've got that goes down, that's there, that's there, so you go 1, 2, 1, and there you go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So that is 1/4 of a sphere, and I'm going to very quickly get you, and I'm going to get a nice rich blue, and we are going to add that to it, and yeah, that's fine. That's all I needed to do for the time being. And then we can key you, we can grab our pantograph, we'll copy it. Actually no, let's paint it first. So I could have started with blue and added the wood, but I always find adding strip logs more of a pain than adding colour. So my preferred method is to do this rather than, because it's still got the wood in it. That's the key here. Right, now we'll copy it, now we'll flip it, now we'll, oops, no. Now we'll copy it, flip it, and we will merge. Copy, flip, merge, and then copy, and then for this we're going to need you, flip, merge. And that is my blue sphere. However, we're also going to add, let's find a nice, I would have preferred a darker green, but that looks a little bit... let's go there. Right. And we're going to go paint... oh, hang on. We're going to go paint mode, and then we'll... we'll come around like that, and then maybe... this doesn't matter, by the way. This is literally me just painting randomly around the circumference of this around the edge of basically all of this. So we'll get you like that. Rinse and repeat till we are happy. I'm going to join you up, I think. Yep, that works. That's fine. That's fine. Where's my thing? I also need to go in and add that. And we'll set you to paint, and we're going to but if you haven't figured out what I'm making yet, I'm making a globe. Because the absolute height of sophistication in any man cave the world over is a globe drink spa. Well, actually no, it's not, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Right, now we're going to go back into this mode, and we are going to come out like this and give it a little supporting structure. Conscious of that temporal storm, by the way, so but I'm also conscious of the temperature. I'm trying desperately to get those fruit trees to go dormant, and if they don't, I will cry, because you have to wait another year for that to happen again, which is painful. And then what we'll do is we can, I don't really want to, what I can do, let's see, if I come in underneath here, and we'll have that just come like that. That's fine. It doesn't have to make absolute sense, I suppose. Does that work? If I do you like that, then yeah, that absolutely will work, won't it? Okay, I need to probably think about getting myself a bed down. Now what point did I did it all the way down and then went on the other side, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. See, that works. Clearly a globe. Now we just need to make that into a stand. But before we do that, I need to go and get myself a bed and sleep this temporal storm off. Which is a pain, because I want these to go dormant, and they're not going to if I go sleeping this off. Could have sworn I placed a block there last time. It doesn't matter, we'll do it like this. and sleep. The reason for this is if I'm not stood up on something, I can't get ganged up on by bloody mobs. If I sleep downstairs, sometimes I get beaten up in my sleep. It's, you know, very much like being married. No, sorry, couldn't resist it. But that's one way of getting rid of a temporal storm. Unfortunately, it means that these have missed another night of freezing, and I don't know whether we're going to get them to freeze properly or not this time around. Okay, so I just need to very quickly throw a set of legs together, and I'll be back within a second. Right, and once again, we are going to use pantograph to duplicate this around. So we're going to not set the name because, you know, that will annoy Dampers. Dampers had a quick tour of the server the other day and was getting very, very upset with us for not naming our chisel blocks. So sofa 16, look, that's named. That copy. Right, let me put that and that away, and that away. I don't think I've got a decorative chest on me, but I have got, and it doesn't need to be massive, so we'll just do a bog standard decorative chest, I think. And the question is, where do I put it? I mean, it's not going to stay there, that's for certain. That I don't like there. That, I will be honest, that doesn't fit. I think we are going to move that. Over there. And then maybe we put it on the edge here. Maybe that would be a interesting place to put my globe bar. Let's go see about a decorative chest, shall we? Got one? Nope. How about a chest? Nope. How about some oak? Yeah. Make myself one of those. Do that. Oh, I need the chisel. Okay, but that's fine. We can handle that. No problem. And then we'll have ourselves a decorative drinks bar in that tasteful style, which is the globe. I mean, it's a bit high, to be fair. If I was going to do it, I might, well, what I would do is I'd probably duplicate that, drop it down, things, shunt one up, shunt one down, get a half and half, but then the decorative chest bit doesn't work quite the same, does it? Now, if I place you there, let me go and just get my, where's my true chisel? True chisel. Now, this is a trick that QP told me about. Drinks globe. The epitome of taste. I think that means what I think it means. And then if we take that, it's made out of wood, so we can do that. If we place you, that chest now is drinks globe, the epitome of taste, you see? Perfect. And we can, I'm going to just leave those as barrels, you know. I can't see the point of faffing around with them. But of course, you know, any drinks globe is going to need a selection of victuals to entertain one's guests. Maybe not that then. Boop. What are you? Oh, we'll take a thing, and what else we got? Pineapple wine. Got some blueberry brandy. A little blackcurrant brandy. Maybe some peach cider if anybody comes around, and strong grenadine. Well, obviously it'd be wrong not to, wouldn't it? And that is the man cave, which I think, apart from the weights room, I mean, these have got good lengths on them, haven't they? Yeah. Yep. Vintage blackcurrant brandy. So, man cave done. And I think we can finish this episode on a win. I really like this. It's just a silly little pointless place, well, apart from where I keep my riches. Oh, hello. I've still got a bottle in there. Don't want to be that. Right. And yeah. Now, next episode, not sure what I'm going to be doing. It is technically still winter, so building up there is not fun. I really would like these to grow, because that is empty, young. You see, this will not produce fruit. That will, potentially, because that's a mature tree. That won't. That won't. That will. That won't. And if this vernalizes, it has vernalized, then we'll get the stuff there. But these, I honestly don't know if these are going to produce or not this year. We may have to wait another year, which will be a pig. But still, doesn't matter. We've got stuff. The other thing I want to do is I'd like to go through here and I'd like to build a teleporter room for me. I think we've got room off the back of here. So if I kind of tunnel through, again, it will be secret-y, you know, villain lair stuff. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.